Puzzle 17, the library records. It's a Norikabe puzzle. Here we go. As the librarian scours through reams of records, our hero spots a puzzle etched into the front desk. Okay, so we have another Norikabe puzzle, and we know how these work, so immediately we can cross off that one, and we can also do that. Now, we're going to have to make this one consistent line here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be connected here. What it does mean, though, is these two have to be connected, and these two have to be connected, because otherwise, if I didn't connect them, this would be stranded, and this would be stranded. So we could do that. Now, again, it does not mean that this has to be connected here. These double threes here are interesting. I'm going to have to shade these out, I think, because if I didn't, they would be in the same exactly one number. Yeah, so I have to separate these, which means that actually this is connected here. Now, I got to be careful about where this goes. So this 3 can go at least out to there. This 3 goes at least out to here. Now let's check this as well. So these two 4s have the same problem. If I don't shade this square or this square, we're going to have conflict. So that 4 is going to go there. And then same exact thing here for these 2. Now this 2 is forced. That's going to be that region. And now this is not a forced region, but because I can't go to this square with this 2, this has to be like that. And now I know, even better, that I can't make a 2x2 square with the Norikabe, so that actually has to not be shaded, which means that that's our 2x2 region. Cool. Now, I have to be careful now continuously about these 2x2 regions. I can make it to that one with the 4, can I? This is interesting. Okay, what's the next step here? It's going to be connecting this square, probably, to the remainder of the puzzle. There's this very big open area here that's only going to be able to be serviced, because the most I can get to this centerpiece is here and here. This 4 can only go up to here. So this whole center area is not going to be touched by anything but this 4. So to prevent this from being a circular, a 3x3 nightmare, I think we have to take that cell with this 4. Which means it needs to take at least those 3 cells. And it's the same thing here, right? No, actually that's enough. So which means I can't take this cell with 4. If I have to go this far, I'm not going to be able to take this cell. And then I have to kind of let it escape, right? Because then this has to connect to the rest of this stuff up here. This has to escape one more, and now we're starting to see the shape of something here. So this 4 can kind of go in a bunch of different directions, but this 3 can't. This is going to go at least either here or here, which means it's not taking this cell, which means I can take that. And then it has to still connect upward. So it's either going to, this shaded section is either going to take one of these 2 cells. And it's going to have to be able to capture this, but it could come up this way, it could do this, or it could do this. What else can I say for sure here? I can't have 2x2s, so I can't have both of these. That's a good flag. That either this 4 region comes to here, and I take this one, and the 3 goes like this, or the 3 goes like this, and I take this cell, but not both. I think regardless, though, is that true? Regardless, I have to take this cell? I think that is true, because for this to connect to anything else, if I didn't take this cell, if this was like this for this 3 region, the whole thing would be cut off from everything else. So that cell has to be taken. And that means that this 3 has got to come out to here, and then that starts to really do numbers. So because then I can seal that off. And the only way then to connect all of this is to connect that up. So that means this 4 section comes straight forward, this 3 section comes straight forward, and now we just have to figure out this 4, and we know that this can't be a 2x2 square, so that has to be taken by the 4. So it means it goes at least those 2, and which one does it take? Well, of course, it's got to take this the shaded have to take this square because otherwise these two cells can't be connected. So that's our 4 region, and that's what it looks like. I love Nurikabes. Those are so fun. Wow, they found a lead on the book bar already? Time flies when you're solving puzzles. Damn right it does. That was 4 minutes done, and we'll see you in the next one.